All right. I haven't watched this, but let's not waste the time. Mello podcast, I think 7 p.m. in Brooklyn, talks about is Cade the best point guard right now. I'm not about to waste no more of y'all time. Let's go.
The best point guard in the NBA.
Any given night, all 5 of them is the best point guard in the league, bro.
When Cade hit that switch, which he's hitting the switch right now, he will surpass those guys. Shoot, defend, post,
Everything.
score, midi, off of how we grew up on the game.
Yeah, 100%.
It would be Cade.
Okay.
100%.
Right?
All
Because
that's
we
fair.
from that era of big guard. I mean, all my big guards,
Yeah,
but like
but
who really utilizes being a big guard and who appreciates being a big guard.
who guarded him?
He plays a different. He plays similar to how we played.
Who is
So hold on real quick. I want to see what this next slide is. It might be a highlight reel. So hold on. Oh, no, it's not. Here we go.
Cade Cunningham
They
could lead
official,
the
dog.
Pistons to the finals
Bro,
this year?
they can win a championship this year.
This year. I agree.
You got to go through. Okay, and they tough. They should repeat, but Detroit could get there. They just made up. They built different. They like Detroit tough. We was having this conversation last year, the playoffs, on text calls like, yo.
During, like in real time.
I'm like, yo, listen.
Yo.
If Shorty figures this out, if he figured this one thing out,
Yes.
he's unstoppable.
It's over.
It's over. And so far this season, he's figured it out.
Yeah.
He got it now.
He got it. When you learn how to manipulate the game with the ball in your hands, and I can score, that's when the game becomes fun for you, champ.
Yeah.
And your confidence just goes sky high.
Yeah.
You see what he was doing?
Man,
Bop, 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 shoulder.
do you think Cade Cunningham could
They
lead
official.
the
When you start putting a shoulder in somebody like consistently, that means I'm here. Like you like I'm here the whole night.
Like, I ain't going nowhere.
He's different,
He's
champ.
different. If you look at the playoffs last year, that was like, to me, his coming out party, like, I'm here.
Absolutely.
Like, being there, watching that series, dog, he really took a step. Like, that was like, it's like years from now when we look at his career, it's going to be like, yo, that series right there was the one for OG to be the exclusive on him and to watch what he, what he got him to the spots. He did a lot of the stuff we want him to do.
Yeah.
He just made plays. So it's like getting him to take the shots you want and do the things you want.
Yeah.
It's to make him mislead.
Yeah.
And he was making them.
And I'm making them consistently now.
Consistently.
Yeah.
I think we won.
When you start putting a shoulder in somebody like
I think him and Jalen was like, like this, but our others was better than they others.
Yeah, absolutely.
And,
Last year.
and that's what we were talking
Last
about that
year, yes,
earlier.
absolutely.
Now, it's different a little bit. It's a little different. And I hope they play this year in the playoffs because I think that's going to be
my vision is
Conference finals?
Detroit Knicks conference
finals
Yeah.
for sure.
All right, man. And, the whole thing about it is, or if you don't know who that is at the bottom, that's PJ Tucker. One of the sickest shoe collectors, good NBA player. I like Tuck. The crazy thing about it is this, and he was on that team, It's more of a veteran bench guy, no disrespect. But every time I see Melo talk, just it could be a Detroiter, bro. Like, I always see him like, man, I just wish he was on the I just wish he was on the Pistons, man. Because Melo would have fit in so great with the Pistons, but it's crazy seeing Cade get the loves, and he took the step. And one of the things he had to do is get his body together. And I think a lot of these guys, to kind of really speak on the body situation and the injuries, a lot of these guys, they shouldn't be in the NBA right now. I think they're in the NBA prematurely, and their bodies are not ready for the grind. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. And I think that's the big issue. I think that's the big issue. But other than that, he's figured it out. Like he said, he's figured out to manipulate the game with the basketball. And one thing they didn't speak about, he's learned to manipulate the game without the basketball. He can play without the basketball. And when we kind of talk about the other people, and you got people in the comment section, Jalen Brunson, he's not a point guard. I don't care, man. I'm huge on that. Like, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is not a point guard. They're two guards that's in the lead guard position. They're not a point guard. So, anybody get offended, I don't consider them point guards. They just two guards with the ball in their hand. A point guard is Magic, Isaiah, Stockton, Kidd, Cade, Rondo, Chris Paul. Those guys, I feel like it's disrespect to put, these guys who just looking to score and they're not looking to really be a floor general, to put them in that category. But if we just talking about just based off playerism and non-position, right now you got to get the king to Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. He's the king of the ring right now. He's the king of the ring right now. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is the king of the ring. Okay. He's figured it out. He's learning to score. And right now they on a skid. You're going to go through that. OKC won the championship. They know kind of how to, jog, run the straights and jog the corners. And right now they jog in the corners, they walk in the corners, and they going to sprint on the straights. They'll turn it up when they need to turn it up. Jalen Brunson's phenomenal. I mean, he know how to create space with his body. Great jump shooter, but the problem is he makes nobody better on the Knicks. Nobody is better with Jalen Brunson. The ball is in his hand too much. I feel like Shea Gillingsley a little bit. He's a little bit more easier to play with, and they kind of need him more. And I think Brunson, if he really was a true point guard, he would get the most out of Karl Anthony Towns. And he's not getting the most out of Towns. I don't feel like he's getting the most out of Mikal Bridges. In that roster, he makes nobody better. He just dominates the ball way too much. And the difference between those three is that Cade Cunningham is great without the ball in his hand. He can play off the ball. He can post up. He can facilitate. Defensively, he's so at the end of the day, each his own. But Cade right now, his size, his strength, and his ability to play with and without the basketball and be a true point guard, I think that's the difference. And people from New York is gonna be like Brunson. I think people from New York, they respect Cade. But if we just talking about point guards, neither one of them is point guards. The only point guards you really got in the league, to keep it real with you, to be honest, I think, LeBron, I think you put Draymond. I'm not sure how you playing this year. Draymond was more the point guard in their prime over there. Cade, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, I could be forgetting somebody, but those are only true point guards, honestly. Them are the only true point guards left. I think LaMelo could be in that category, honestly. I feel like LaMelo could be that guy if he takes the game more serious. I believe Ja can be in that category. I think Ja's a really good floor general. I think I can throw Ja in there. Other than that, everybody else just looking to score first. They're not looking to do what the team needs, and that's the difference. When Chauncey, Zaya, Zeke, Magic, Stockton, Kidd, Rondo, they don't do what the team needs. Brunson and Shea is just saying, I'm a scorer, and that's cool. That however you get it. But when you're able to make your teammates better, that's why LeBron has so much success throughout his career. That's my opinion. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist. Hit the link tree, the first link in the description. Follow me on X, Facebook, Kick, Twitch, the whole nine. Peace.